It's Wednesday night, and you know what that means. Another weekly wrestling wrap-up on Wednesdays presented by the Ultimate.
Say that shit 3 times.
I know,
fast.
I had to read it through the ticker at the bottom of the screen because I
We're on
definitely
the
got lost.
weekly wrestling wrap-up.
Wednesdays,
Yeah,
9 p.m. So what's new? You're here now. You got a voice. You can talk now. You're not leaving me all alone. Last week I was very lonely. I spoke through things really fast. I didn't have anybody to talk to.
You can talk to yourself.
I was what I was doing. I was looking right at myself, talking to myself, and not much was getting done. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, well, obviously, the best co-host on any unnamed wrestling podcast in the world wasn't there, so of course you're going to be slacking.
Yeah, I was slacking a lot of it. A lot of bits.
But
we still have to have a weekly show. We can't miss another week.
Yeah.
We missed 1 week, and out of the 56, I want to do it again.
56, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to do it again.
Still just as good as math as before, so.
Oh yeah, I didn't like read a math book while you were gone. I didn't like.
What have you done? What have you
some
done?
Algebra.
What'd you do in this last week?
This past week, I didn't do much. Yeah, nothing at all.
I just saved the guy's life.
Yeah, how'd that go?
There was a guy in a ditch like an hour ago, top of my street, right on the main road there. He put his lawnmower in there, riding lawnmower, just went right in the ditch. He's the new guy on the street. Apparently, the new guy doesn't know how ditches work. Don't go in them. We had to go take the four-wheeler down.
A riding lawnmower?
Yeah, like one of those big boys, like with the zero turn.
Oh.
Yeah, and he was just zipping and zapping and right in the
suburban
ditch.
Shit. I don't understand this stuff. Suburban.
Yeah, you wouldn't understand. You're down.
I wouldn't understand.
You're down here.
My lawnmower goes like this. I don't not like this.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I don't even go like this.
It's not even like that. It's on the side. There's like. Yeah, one of them big boys.
Bob the Builder has lawnmower. How fast is he going, Ed? How fast can those things go to end up in a ditch?
The one the in-laws across the street got. I think them boys go 50. I think. I don't get on it.
Why not?
Somebody does it for me. What am I gonna do?
You like hire people to do it?
No, my father-in-law's retired.
Oh, so he doesn't just mow.
So he just cuts grass, and by the time he's done cutting all the grasses, they fucking started growing back again. He's got to do it again.
See, I like because there's so much grass. I like doing yard work, so I wouldn't let somebody do yard work for me. Yeah, I'm a big yard guy.
I'm a big yard guy.
I like grass.
Let's get to the wrestling wrap up on Wednesday.
Wrestling.
Let's
start with AEW. You excited for this show? You interested at all?
No.
No.
I don't like when they do the same weekend as WWE, man.
This is the first time they're doing it, bud.
This is definitely not the first time.
I'm pretty confident this is the first time there's been a Saturday AEW, a Saturday wrestling. Sorry, go off.
There's a reason my name's Casual J. However, I know for a fact they've done it on the same week before. I know for an absolute fact. And I'm going to prove it to you after the show, and then I'll post it.
And then post it on the page.
And I'll be like, the Don doesn't know nothing.
Well, wait, are you talking about NXT? Because NXT they have. But
no,
WWE,
I don't want NXT.
Okay, that's what I want to make sure. Also, WWE hasn't ran a show the same weekend as AEW.
Promise it. Also, it's probably one of those 4 made-up weeks in the year you got throwing you off.
That would just give them extra weeks to do the thing you're talking about, which they don't do.
No, because the extra week, you think it's in the extra week, but in reality, it was in the same week.
Oh, so like I'm thinking that. Yep. Yeah, okay. I see your argument. What? One, those extra weeks don't exist. I know that. You know that. Secondly, sometimes I don't know that. Secondly, I know for a pretty much fact that didn't happen.
All right.
But 98%.
Let's get into the card.
Yeah, let's get into the card. We'll start with Roderick Strong versus Will Ospreay. What are your thoughts?
This match is gonna be a banger.
Gonna slap.
We think we're opening the show with this?
I
would. I think I would.
Yeah, it would be a good opener.
Obviously for the title, one of their 12 fucking belts.
It is for the
AEW All
All Atlantic, yes, the All Atlantic title.
The Casual Meister's got something in his bag.
I know.
Yeah, no, these are both great workers. I didn't know much about Roderick Strong until obviously I got back into the wrestling. All I really knew him for was that broken neck for the longest time. But I've watched a few of his matches, and this dude's good.
Yeah, he is. It should be a classic indie, like beat the hell out of each other. I don't know. I was gonna say a bunch of near falls, but actually in the past matches for both of these guys, there wasn't a bunch of crazy near falls. We got a comment here. It's happened multiple times.
Thank you, Casual.
Don't think it has. I don't think it has.
Yeah.
We will research it.
Whatever.
NXT has. WWE has not.
Maybe once. Who wins this match? I really don't know.
Who wins this match? Ospreay. You can't have Ospreay lose.
Yeah, but like I feel like it kind of tears down the Kingdom a little bit.
The Kingdom already sucks.
I agree, but
happened twice in 2023. Same 2 pay-per-views.
I'm thinking it was WrestleMania.
They definitely did not do a WrestleMania weekend. I think
they were in the same week.
They did Ring of Honor. They did Ring of Honor. That doesn't count.
Well, maybe I watched that because I remember watching a lot of wrestling that weekend. I remember watching a lot of wrestling.
Anyways, I think Ospreay. I still think you're wrong, but I'm gonna look it up after. I'm not gonna look it up right. This is why we need a producer. You know, we need somebody to just.
Yeah, well, once we start rolling in a penny, you can toss a penny to somebody to produce.
Toss a penny, yeah, for sure. Well, we need more viewers. We need people like you, the listener, to support us to get somebody just to research our facts and produce our show. Here's our comment here: Saudi and Double or Nothing. No, that's this year. I know he's gonna say it. It's
I think
the same time. I know.
Yeah, he's saying it's the same one.
I know what he means, but still, I don't think so. Like me, the guy who just looked it up. You say no. Yeah, I think you're not looking it up all the way, but that's okay. I'm gonna find out after the show.
All right, who wins this match? You say
I say Ospreay. There's no way it's not Ospreay. I mean, you could have Roderick Strong win, but then you're beating Ospreay way too early.
Mm-hmm.
And you need Ospreay to be in the big match at Wembley, I think. So, who knows? Should be a really good one, though.
I think so.
Are you planning on watching this through the not AEW illegal stream?
No, I'm paying full price.
Oh, okay. I at least pay the $20. All right. Yeah. All right, moving on. Since we don't want to incriminate anybody. Toni Storm versus Serena Deeb. Deeb? I think it's Deeb.
It's Deeb, and she's a dweeb. Does nothing for me at all.
She's a really good worker, though.
She is, but like, I don't care.
She would do. Maybe we talked about this off the show, but I don't remember. Do you remember the Straight Edge Society with CM Punk?
Oh, yeah.
Him, Luke Gallows, and Joey Mercury.
Yes.
Remember the girl that was with them?
Was that her?
Yeah, that was her.
I didn't. What was her name at the time? See, yeah, that's what I don't.
I can't. I'll probably remember after the show, but I can't remember now.
I just feel like this is done. I mean, didn't she just punch Toni Storm in the face? Like she hit her cold the other week.
Yeah, Toni Storm probably told her to just fucking.
No, yeah, I know. She hit her cold. That looked mean.
We lost our one viewer. Just for your awareness. Obviously, I know that's what I was saying. He got mad because of the research.
He got mad because I was right, and you pissed our only fan off. Appreciate it.
Well, he wasn't mad that you were right.
No. I didn't mean to say it in that order.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got you.
Anyways, regardless, big fan of Toni Storm. Love her.
She's great.
She's gonna keep the belt. There's no way you can take it off of her. She's the best thing AEW's got running right now because MJF's not around.
Well, the only person that could really take it off of her is Jamie Hayter, and who knows when she's coming back. It's been like a year and forever long.
A minute, man.
But that's who Toni beat for the belt, isn't it? If I remember right.
I think so. But this the women's division is getting dwindled down over there, man.
Yeah, I don't know where Britt Baker is. She's not hurt.
She's probably dentisting it up.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
She might be at a little plug here. Friday night,
AI
AEW
dub.
Gauntlet for the Gold.
AI
Big
dub.
show at the Temple and
Yes,
Euclid,
sir.
on Euclid in Ohio, not Euclid, Ohio, right?
Right. No,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
two
yeah.
separate things, right?
Right. On Euclid, not in
I'm not a
Euclid.
driver. I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
this
sure two
guy doesn't know
separate
nothing about
things.
roads.
I don't know anything about roads. But yeah, that should be a fun show. Last two gauntlets ago, Britt Baker showed up as a surprise, so maybe we'll get to see Britt Baker too. We get to see Kurt Angle for sure.
We
That is a
do.
given. So that'd be cool.
Shout out Perk Angle.
Yeah, but back to AEW. Tony Storm definitely gets the win here. I don't see anything
Yeah.
else happening. I do maybe see a Jamie Hayter appearance return, but they desperately need it, I think.
Big time.
Moving on, we have a barbed wire steel cage match with Adam Copeland and Malachi Black.
Love cage matches. Love adding barbed wire and pain and blood.
Yeah.
Malachi Black's a good guy for the job. I don't think Copeland loses. It's just gonna be a blood fest, right?
Yeah, there's probably gonna be a lot of blood. It's gonna be, who knows?
Last time we saw Adam Copeland or Edge in a cage match, he split Finn Balor's head open, right?
Yeah, but he did that by accident.
No, I know. I'm just saying another blood
Yeah,
fest.
it was the Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
That was bad. His head was gashed.
I think and he got a new T-shirt out of it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Finn 12 staples.
Yeah, something Staples. Yeah,
yeah, Finny 12 staples or something. I don't know,
something like that. It was like the Austin shirt, but it was like Finn.
Right. Yeah.
However many staples he had. Yeah, no, it should be good. I don't see it being anything more than just a blood fest /
just gore,
just beating each other. Yeah,
you think? Yeah, I was gonna say, you think Copeland loses?
No, because I think the rumor of Malachi Black having to win every match he has is more truth to that than lies.
Yeah.
That's why they don't book him in singles matches, because how could you?
Right.
But it is his first singles match in a while, so we'll see. Not really interested in it, as you could tell. I could care.
I'm not big into the blood. Like, if it needs blood, I'm into it. But like,
yeah, and I don't think they built it to that point.
We haven't had months of build. There hasn't been 8 matches straight into this. I don't need the blood, but they're gonna give it to us.
Well, he did battle all of the House of Black lead up, but that's like their formula for every story they do. One guy goes again, especially with MJF. So that's like my biggest fault with MJF was that story where one guy has to go through 7 people to get to you. That's just goofy. Moving on though, speaking of goofy things, Jon Moxley versus Takeshita in a world title eliminator match. Well, not world, New Japan world title eliminator match. Because God knows we have 7 of those world titles. Thoughts, concerns?
Can we get rid of the eliminator match that the champion is in? What is the champion in an eliminator match for? Like, I don't get it. It should be the number 1 and number 2 rank. They even have a ranking system. WWE doesn't have a ranking system. These guys, AEW is promoting a ranking system. Every time somebody comes to the ring, they're like, oh, this is the 3rd best guy in the fucking division. Okay, 3 fights 2 or 3 fights 1, 1 fights 2. They eliminate themselves, and then they fight the champ. Why is the champ doing the eliminating? I hate it.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I always think it's stupid, especially because they do have a stupid ranking system that they don't use. But supposedly, according to Tony Khan, the ranking system is only for the world title and the world women's title, I think he said. I don't know. It's confusing as hell. I don't understand this guy half the time.
I agree, yeah.
But we're going to jump back to that. Just going to read this comment real quick. Best AEW card and somewhat built. There are reasons for all the matches. That is true.
I do think it's one of the better ones for sure.
I don't think there is a match on here that doesn't have any build whatsoever, which is probably a first for these guys.
Do we think, to be fair, you think he actually stepped to the side after the broken neck?
No, and I was going to say, to be fair, there is still tonight where I'm sure 3 matches that don't matter / have no build will get added. So we'll see. But back to Mox and Takeshita. It's ridiculous because 2-3 weeks ago, Will Hobbs just got a world title shot with no eliminator, no ranking system, nothing.
Just because.
and then 2 weeks later, Takeshita has to beat Moxley in order to get a title shot.
Right.
Doesn't make any sense.
So, however, Takeshita's got to win, right?
Got a comment here. You guys are doing fantastic. Much better than Solo Don. Solo Don was rough. It was a challenge. Hopefully, I don't have to do it again. But if I do, I'll rise to that challenge. Sir.
He is retired as the voice of the voiceless.
Not retired. Postponed.
Oh, you just assume that it's coming back?
I'm assuming that, sickness has happened. And I'm not going to back down from a sickness. I'll come
I'm
in here.
just saying,
if
I was here, it would have been a Jordan flu game, baby.
For you to have a Jordan flu game, you have to show up to the game.
You did not show up to the game. If I was, it would have been a Jordan flu game. I wanted to see if you had that dog in you. And it came out as a Chihuahua.
I wouldn't say a Chihuahua. Maybe like I don't know. Like a Corgi. I will a Corgi.
Takeshita's got to win, right?
Well, yeah, but why?
Right. So Takeshita wins on the pay-per-view to uneliminate himself to fight for a belt that is probably not going to be on a pay-per-view now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that adds up. See, you should headline Dynamite, Takeshita Moxley Eliminator Challenge. Okay, right. Takeshita wins. Great. Now they go to the pay-per-view for the belt.
Or here's the thing. Just don't do the Eliminator.
Or just don't do the Eliminator. But I'm trying to solve the Eliminator. If you want to use the Eliminator, great.
What you should... All right, you want to use the Eliminator? Will Hobbs, Takeshita. Winner faces Jon Moxley.
Right, yeah. They eliminate each other. That's how it works. You ever watch the UFC? They do it every week.
I was going to say something about UFC when we were talking about Eliminators a couple weeks ago. The week you were sick. And couldn't come in because you have no voice. Do it by myself. Does UFC ever do a card where it's just every division's world champ, like their WrestleMania? They don't do that, right?
So UFC 299 was probably the biggest card ever. There was 3 title fights. And also there was no reason they would put every belt on there, because if they put every belt, they wouldn't be able to sell more pay-per-views because people are out for months after their fights. Like,
yeah, no, that's true. That's a good point. Yeah,
and they sell a pay-per-view a month, and they got to have a champ. And WWE, you can these guys are fighting every day.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. We had another comment here. By the time he actually gets the shot, New Japan will want the belt back. Exactly.
That's a great point.
Yeah, no, exactly. Takeshita should be presented as a pretty close to main event guy. Yeah. And I think they're hugely dropping the ball with that guy. I thought great things are coming when they put him with Don Callis, and because obviously he can't talk well.
No.
I mean, it's just a fact. He can't. And I thought putting him with Don Callis was a great idea, and they're dropping the ball.
Are we surprised?
No, again, it was surprised. Speaking of dropping the ball, we got our boy Orange Cassidy versus Trent Beretta. 2 weeks ago, they did the same exact match on TV.
Yeah. Yep.
Orange Cassidy won, correct?
Yep.
Why are we doing this again?
Don't know. This is. I wonder if they do the thing that we always say they do, where they always jump at the show with Orange Cassidy. I wouldn't be surprised.
Just here, the only match that don't matter.
I 100% agree.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
This match, Orange Cassidy is probably one of my favorite on the roster, but it's just like an aesthetic thing. I think I'm just like a fan favorite, not really like as a worker or whatever. But like this match is going to do nothing for me, and this is probably a go use the bathroom or grab a beer match.
I like this had decent build up. It's just you gave this away 2 weeks ago.
Right.
You could have built it up more. You could have had some kind of finish where it didn't work. Like, I don't know, like they both beat each other. They both disqualify each other or something. The whole premise here is Orange Cassidy is getting revenge on Trent Beretta for putting Chucky Taylor out of action forever. And I don't feel
did that.
Yeah, he already did it. So what's the point? Why are we doing this again? Maybe I missed something.
Maybe he's gonna kill a guy.
You got killed?
Yeah, no, you gotta kill him.
Well, then there needs a stipulation, right? I mean, it's just a one-on-one match.
AEW has to have a stipulation for every fucking match. And
then
match that has no build and needs a stipulation. I shouldn't say no build. You get what I mean. Like the worst match on the card that could benefit very well from the stipulation. It's a ex-best friends feud. And they were like, you know what? Just regular fight. Forget it.
Go out there. Well,
yeah. Maybe we get like the last WWE pay-per-view or PLE, whatever you want to call it, where they came out because they're beating the shit out of each other before the match starts. Adam Pearce comes out and says, "Hey, you know what? Forget it, street fight." Or maybe it was Nick Aldis, not Adam Pearce, one of the two. But we're not gonna get that. It's just gonna be a regular match.
No, I mean, and then even if they did that, that's still dumb. So
yeah,
like I tried to save it.
Yeah. This is my Usos WrestleMania match, I guess.
Yeah. Speaking of, well, we'll get to Uso later. I'll hold off on Uso. I got some things about Uso.
Yeah, you're a big Uso hater.
I am a huge Uso hater.
You're a no yeet.
I am a no yeet. Well, we'll yeet about that later. Willow Nightingale and Mercedes Moné next up on the card.
I did not see their fight. Were they fighting in New Japan? Is that where they were?
Yeah, New Japan Resurgence, I think.
Something like that. So,
I watched that match, and
I know
thought
you
it was
did.
really good.
Like, I didn't. I've heard it's good. I didn't go seeking it out. But like, Willow Nightingale's been impressing me lately.
I said really good. I didn't mean really good. It's good.
It was just a match.
It was quality. It was worth watching for sure. Willow Nightingale is fantastic. I have nothing bad to say about Willow.
Yeah.
She has been absolutely killing it. Mercedes Moné.
she's done zero to move the meter for me.
She'll do her little dance on the ring. She'll do her little dance though, and that'll be
a little jig, dance. right? Little, money, money. Like
it's
okay.
Is it money? Monet.
Well, no. Everybody's been calling her Monet.
Monet.
Mercedes Monet. Yeah.
So, a comma here. Mercedes Moné blows. You wish.
I wasn't gonna make no joke. Dude, she's like I said, she's not moving the needle at all. If she wins this belt,
she absolutely shouldn't.
I'm gonna be pissed.
Did you see last week the segment they had their contract signing, where Willow puts her through the table?
Vaguely I did see it, yeah, but like,
the crowd was electric for Willow.
Okay.
It was crazy. I mean, considering the response the women in AEW get, the crowd being electric for Willow was just phenomenal. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to say what we've said 100 times, and it sucks that we have to say it after every match because we give them credit. We're like, oh, this is really good, but are we surprised if they fuck it up? No,
and they probably will. Mercedes Moné is probably going to win.
And I'm gonna be pissed because and you know this, like a month ago, I hated Willow for whatever reason it was. Hated her. Big fan of Stokely. Love Stokely. Love Chris Statlander. Love Willow now. So I'm on the Willow train. Willow needs to win.
So what if they do this? What if, like they've been teasing, Chris Statlander turns heel and costs Willow?
I mean, I'd be a fan, but I don't want Mercedes to have the belt. So maybe she can turn without making her lose. You know what I mean? She turns, gets a near fall, and then Willow beats her up, comes back, and still wins the strap.
I
don't think that works.
I would like Chris to turn heel, but Willow keep the belt so that they could feud for the belt.
There's no stipulation on the match, right?
No.
So therefore, it could just be a DQ. They can have a great match or a good match or whatever. She can turn heel.
She can turn heel by causing the DQ, yeah.
Exactly.
So that Willow gets upset
she gets stomped
because,
out. Yep.
Okay, I can see that. He said this. I think he's talking about your idea here.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that's a great way to do it. Because then you do what you accomplish what you've been teasing with Willow turning. I mean, with the Chris turning heel because Stokely was trying to get her to be the bad guy and like hit people with weapons, cheat to win, things like that. So that with Stokely doing that, it works. 100%. It works perfectly.
That 100% works. And I really hope they go that angle.
From one great idea to another, moving on to the Elite Kazuchika Okada, and I'll say why this is a great idea in a second because I see your face in the reaction. Kazuchika Okada. I know I'm pronouncing that first name wrong. I'm trying. Jungle Boy, Young Bucks versus FTR, Bryan Danielson, Darby Allin, Anarchy in the Arena. Here's why it's a great idea. Putting Jungle Boy with the Young Bucks has been phenomenal. You got to give credit where it's due. Jungle Boy is killing this role. Obviously because we all hate him and they're making us hate him. Yeah. And Okada, for a guy that could barely speak English, is also killing being a heel. I think this new elite has really shown that these guys could actually do character work and they can be heels finally. And it's not so much cosplaying anymore. It seems like they're actually the elite now. All that being said, Darby Allin was ran over by a bus 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, he got hit by a bus.
And he's competing in the Anarchy in the Arena.
So he's got to still have a broken foot. Like, there's no way he's healed on that. Then he literally got hit by a bus. I think he broke his face. He broke his nose, broke some face or something.
Yeah.
This guy is crazy. He's got a death wish. I just thought of this, and it's gonna piss me off. Obviously Anarchy in the Arena, so anything goes.
Correct.
There's gonna be fucking ladders, and there's gonna be a lot of ladders.
Not necessarily. The other Anarchy in the Arenas were more of brawls, so it was more. I know you said you haven't seen one yet.
Yeah, but it's Darby Allin and the Young Bucks.
Yeah, but
we're getting ladders.
We might. It's not a ladder match though, at least.
Right. That's true.
They'll play somebody's theme song the entire time, which is fun at first, and then it gets really annoying.
Why do they do that?
It's supposed to represent like anarchy. It's crazy here. There's so much going on at once.
Okay.
Yeah. Every time they've done it, it's been Moxley's song, but Moxley's not in the match, so I don't know how they'll do it.
Maybe they just still do Moxley's song.
Anarchy. Yeah, no, that actually, I'd love that if they just still did Moxley's song.
Just Moxley, the whole fucking.
That's not Moxley's song.
Wait. Yeah,
this is like
that's the crowd singing the whole time.
No, it's the Wild Thing song.
Yeah, Wild and Thing. The crowd sings Moxley when they say Wild Thing.
I think they just go Wild Thing.
No, they 100% say Moxley. Another thing you're wrong on. You're 0-2 today, buddy. We're striking you out.
I don't think I'm wrong on this.
No, you're wrong.
We'll find out when we watch the not illegal AEW not stream this Sunday.
I will be paying for the stream. 100% the crowd yells Moxley when it says Wild Thing. That's the reason he uses the song.
Wild Thing.
I know I know what the song is, but I'm telling you what the crowd says.
At first, I hated him using the song because Major League, but after that, I was like, it's cool. It doesn't work if he's a heel, though. It shouldn't.
Well, isn't he?
I don't know. Sometimes he is, sometimes he's not. Who knows?
Right.
Is anybody a heel or a face?
Not over here.
The reason he uses that song is the Japanese do. Correct. But nobody in America knows that. So it's dumb that he uses the song, I think. He should have just stuck with the whatever the other one was. It was all like grungy and barbed wirey.
Barbed wirey.
Barbed wirey. That makes sense.
Yeah. No, I get
it. All right. Finish it up, Double or Nothing. Swerve and Christian.
Banger.
Banger.
Has he thrown any dad references at Swerve?
I'm in America.
Thank you. Yeah, but you're like deep into wrestling. Like obviously Casual J is not. No fucking clue why I use this song. I thought he used this song because it's badass. That's why I would use this song.
It does make for a pretty cool entrance sometimes.
Yeah, he just comes out of nowhere, throws a water bottle at a guy.
But no, Christian did not do anything involving Swerve's dad, I don't think. I didn't see anything. I'm going to be honest, I have very hardly paid attention to this build just because I don't need to. I know it's going to be great.
It's going to be great, but I feel like it could also let us down.
You hate being in America, or you hate Jon Moxley's song? He said, for the record, I hate it. I want to know what he said. I want to clarify.
I'm saying this guy hates America. It's Memorial Day weekend. You can't hate America.
Is it Memorial Day weekend?
Coming up.
Oh.
I'm gonna assume he's talking about how he hates this song.
Yeah, probably.
I like the song because the crowd sings Moxley with him. Yeah, I feel like this match could let us down. There's some other things on the card that I think are. I don't think it's going to be the best match of the night.
I don't think it'll be match of the night either.
No,
I don't think it'll be match of the weekend. Well, obviously, if
not
anything, it'll be match of the night. Yeah, I know.
I think we still get a great match out of it. I think this card is going to be really good. I'm actually surprised that they really put something together like this. Maybe we'll compare the cards afterwards, or do you want to compare the cards beforehand?
No, I think that at the end of this, we'll say which one we think will be better, and then next week when I for sure, maybe somebody won't be here because he might have a bad voice again. Next week we'll compare the two and see which one we thought was better. I told you before we open this show.
Listen. Grammy always told me you drink enough of these, it'll take any sickness away.
Canada Dry, like your throat. I told you before we started, I was coming at you.
Yeah, coming in hot.
Coming in hot. Swerve and Christian. Swerve is really good. Christian's really good. It should be.
Who wins?
Obviously, Swerve, right?
Is that obvious?
No, it's not.
Also, whoa! I almost forgot this. Where has Prince Nana been? What? I have yet to be able to,
I thought you were saving that for the Grinds Your Gear segment. That's why I didn't bring it up.
No.
Yeah, we have not Nana in a while.
Dude,
I don't know. Is he like did Christian kill him?
I'm in the living room. Maybe Nana is the metaphor to his dad and he killed him. He said, I took away your father figure. And now you have to join me and Nick Wayne and Kill Switch Luchasaurus.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever call him Kill Switch.
I hate it. Yeah, but
probably
that does suck that we haven't been able to.
We have not Nana'd. Yeah, there's Nana. All right, I think that wraps up Double or Nothing. We're about halfway through this podcast, and when we're finished with one block, we're gonna move on to block number 2. King and Queen, not King and King. They do not like that where this King and Queen is from. There will be no King and King in Saudi.
Where are they at?
Saudi Arabia, baby.
All right.
Remember, it's a 1 p.m. start time, so if you're at work, you better put that on your little phone there. And
I get off at 11:30.
Ooh, look at you! Right in time.
Yeah.
You'll make it home in time. You won't have to watch it on your way home.
Nope. Yeah, I would not do that and drive.
Side note, my my roommate, Richard, he on his phone it will say frequently used apps while driving. Crunchyroll, which is an anime app that shows you all the animes, that's his frequently used app while driving. Not GPS. There's not a GPS on there at all. It's just Crunchyroll.
So we need to talk to somebody about that.
I mean, it happens. People watch things while they drive.
Yep.
Oh, here we go. Got a comment here. Guys, I think this card will be better than WWE as long as they book it the way they should, but TK sucks.
I'm not going to give my views on it.
Video app, yes. A video app.
Not going to give my views on it yet because we'll do that afterwards. But
right, yeah.
You might be right.
Bringing it back to King and Queen of the Ring. I'm not going to get that right. There's no way. King and Queen of the Ring in Saudi Arabia. We'll start with the men's King of the Ring finals. We'll find out who Gunther is facing Friday. It's either going to be Randy Orton or Tama Tonga. Firstly, who do you think Gunther's going to face? Secondly, who's winning?
He has to face Tama Tonga, right? There's Tama Tonga. What do you mean no?
Because how is Gunther going to beat Tama Tonga?
Well, for one, you let me give my predictions first like you asked. And watch your mouth over there. How does Tama Tonga lose? The guy's in the back like a freak in the back of the locker room.
Or Anita Baby.
What does that mean? What? I would like context on that. How do you have Tama Tonga lose? You booked him as nothing but a murderer so far. But I'd love to see King Viper, baby. However, King Viper, right? Right?
You need a baby to fight. I don't know what this means.
Oh, babyface. A babyface to fight Gunther.
Okay. I was like, why? How would a baby help him? It doesn't make sense.
It's fine. Yeah, for the casual Don over here who doesn't know what a baby is. Gunther has to win. Gunther has to win King of the Ring. We get King General Gunther. But like once again, maybe you can explain this? How do we get Tama Tonga to lose?
I haven't answered that yet. I've been thinking about it. Well,
yeah, it's your turn.
To be fair, this is going. I'll talk about how I was going to bring up stupid Jey Uso earlier. So I thought since Jey Uso beat Ilya, that Jey Uso would be facing Tama Tonga.
Bullshit.
Right. And last week, while you weren't here and I was by myself, I said it made sense for Ilya to lose because we'll build the Ilya and Gunther later.
Of course.
And you didn't want, we'll get to that future match later, and it's okay for him to lose. Jey Uso will beat Gunther, which was dumb, and I was upset about it, but at least it made somewhat sense because we're getting Jey Uso and Tama Tonga. However, Monday night, 2 nights ago, Gunther beats Jey Uso. Obviously, I'm very happy about that. I hate Jey Uso. He's great in character. No yeet. He's great character, not a good worker. So when Gunther beat him, I got very happy. And then I thought to myself, what the hell was the point of not doing Ilya Dragunov and Gunther in the Raw main event? You didn't need to build it. There is no build needed. The first time I've ever seen Ilya Dragunov was me and my dad were watching Raw, SmackDown, one of the two, and we see a commercial for Ilya versus Gunther. And it was like presented as like a real like UFC kind of fight. It was presented as this is big time. You have to watch this. So we made sure to watch that live. And I didn't need any build besides that little video package. I said, wow, Ilya looks like a monster. This is going to be great. And then I watch it. Turns out it's my favorite match of all time, pretty much. It was great.
And we were stripped away from part 2.
And this would be part 3. Right, I was going to get there. Yeah. So Ilya loses to Gunther in that match. Great match. Then they do it back. They run it back at NXT TakeOver, this time in front of a crowd. Because the first match had zero people. COVID era, but it was the best COVID match with no crowd for sure. So they run it back. Ilya, it becomes the first, maybe not the first, but one of the very few to pin Gunther. And again, no build needed. This guy, for the third match, how much build do you need besides this guy beat him here? This guy beat him here. Here's round 3 with King of the Ring on the line. Who's going to win? That's all I need.
In the main event of Monday Night Raw.
In the main event. You know what I watched this week? 5 minutes. 5 minutes of Raw. I put it up for 5 minutes because I did not want to watch Jey Uso do a 30-minute long match of super kicks and dives. And you know what I watched in 5 minutes? Super kick, super kick, super kick. Good, big splash. Beer. Oh no, Jey Uso loses somehow. Dumb. It's terrible. It's a waste of my freaking time. We got a comment here. Rosalie. Hey, Rosalie. Welcome to the show. You get to listen to me complaining about terrible wrestling decisions. But to answer the question originally asked off of my tirade, Gunther needs to win this. He can't lose to Tama Tonga, so it has to be Randy.
Yep.
How do you get there? I don't know. We figured that out, I guess. Anything else about Gunther?
No, you're good.
Moving on, Lyra Valkyria is the Raw side of the women's Queen of the Ring tournament. Nia Jax, she is going to be facing either Nia Jax or Bianca Belair. We find that out this Friday. Who's going to be facing and who's going to win?
I think she's going to be facing Nia Jax. I think Nia Jax is going to win. Go ahead.
Are you sure? I didn't know you. I didn't want to cut you off.
No, go for it.
Okay. I agree with you, but I also don't agree with you. Because do we really need a Nia Jax Queen of the Ring?
No, I don't. I hate Nia Jax. I'm the biggest hater on planet Earth of Nia Jax.
Yeah, I know.
This is going to be terrible for my soul. But like, are we getting a turn already from Bianca and Jade?
No.
Is she was she pissed? She's like, this should be me. Should be my moment.
Here, and this might sound biased because you'll see why in a second where I go with this. I think Tiffany Stratton finds her way into this.
Oh, brother.
Bianca with that hurt knee. She beats Nia, and then she can't compete in the Queen of the Ring match. So, Tiffy time jumps right in, baby.
I don't know if they...
An almost turn friction happens. Possibly. Between Bianca and Jade, possibly.
Yeah, like almost another DQ type situation.
Oh, God. Can we talk about that for a second?
What's that?
The Nia Jax, Jade Cargill match was great for the first, 3-4 minutes. I was very into it.
There was only 4 minutes.
Okay, so the first 3 minutes was great. Yeah. I was really into it. And then that DQ finish was so flat.
I mean, I kind of liked how... was that her daughter, maybe?
Yeah, it was her daughter.
And she was like, oh, don't worry, I'm okay. And then, pow!
Yeah, that was great. What was great was Nia getting in the daughter's face, like, your mommy sucks.
Yeah, like,
no, she doesn't.
Yeah, that was good.
Can't beat Jade. No, I get that you couldn't beat Jade. I understand that, but you had the finish of the match was Nia Jax swinging a chair. Jade was supposed to catch it and hold it, obviously, because she's so strong, but she misses the grab. So Nia hits her, but we're not supposed to see that. So then Jade powers the chair and hits Nia, so she gets herself disqualified. But obviously Nia hit her first, so it ruined the whole thing. We're starting to see, I mean, obviously Jade Cargill is really talented. I put her over all the time. I think she's great. But we're starting to see that she is very young because there's a lot of mistakes showing up lately.
Oh, of course, but like you couldn't throw her in NXT.
No, she's too. Yeah. She is in a terrible predicament of being way too big of a star.
No, way too early.
Way too early. She'll get there and she'll figure it out and she'll be fine. But hopefully they figure out a better time to do it.
Yeah, so I hope any other outcome besides Nia Jax, Queen of the Ring, because I hate seeing her on TV.
Well, you could just go with Lyra Valkyria.
Already though? Like I mean, good for her, but like over the other options, I feel like she's the last option out of the 3.
Yeah, but she could do the Queen outfit with like that bird thing she has, like the bird outfit.
I wanted nothing more than Queen Tiffy.
I know. Oh my! I want everything, Tiffy.
However, I felt like if she got the Queen of the Ring, she wouldn't also get the Money in the Bank, and we are definitely getting a pink Money in the Bank with that.
I want the pink Money in the Bank so bad.
Fuzzy handle.
Fuzzy handle, man. Fuzzy white handle. Yeah, we'll move on. There's not much more to say about that. I think Lyra Valkyria wins it all if Tiffy doesn't get involved. But if Tiffy does, then Tiffy wins. Moving on to another women's match. Becky Lynch versus your girl, Liv Morgan.
Big fan.
Yeah, big fan. Is there dogs barking in your screen?
No, my dog actually was just outside. Yeah, she was. Dude, fucking. I mean, this had some build. I've grown to hate Becky Lynch. She doesn't move the needle for me. Obviously big Liv fan. Obviously big Rhea fan. I want that Liv Rhea match when hopefully Rhea comes back soon. However, I'm more intrigued about Liv Morgan rolling with the Judgment Day boys.
She got out of the car, right?
Yeah, she came out of the car with Finn Balor 2 nights ago. A week or 2 before that, she was leaving a locker room with Dom, or a minute after Dom. And I wonder if she's pulling strings, tearing Judgment Day apart.
Well, I don't know if you noticed this, but last week, or was it might have been the week before, Dom didn't have his bandana that he usually has.
It was in her pocket.
Yeah, in Instagram pictures, Liv had it in her pocket.
And if you watch her promo that night with Becky, you can see it in her pocket as well.
Oh, yeah? It was on the TV too? Yep. See, this era of everything counts. It's got us looking at every little freaking detail, which is great, but it's crazy. Like, for example, on those Instagram pictures, it shows Dom like whatever his username is, like this picture.
Well, today she posted a picture and she tagged Becky Lynch. I just
Oh,
thought
really?
it was weird. Just like on her face, she tagged Becky Lynch. I don't know what that means, but
she's so goofy.
Tag me.
Tag me. It should have been me.
It should have been. I feel like there's no way Becky loses, but like I hope so.
But she should.
She should, but I don't think she does.
I agree with you that it really doesn't make sense, but it also, if you have Liv lose again, what's the point?
Right, she's coming in second in everything, second in the chamber, second in back-to-back Rumbles. She can't even finish her story if we want to go with calling it that the Liv Morgan revenge tour. Like,
well, she can't get revenge until she beats Rhea, right?
Right, but like, how could she get to
Rhea? Yeah.
Right, you're gonna let her fight Rhea after losing and losing and losing?
Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense. I agree, but maybe. Oh, we don't know. I was gonna say maybe Rhea returns and costs Liv the match, but like, who knows? Who even knows how hurt Rhea is? So
I think she was hurt all along, and didn't want to lose the rest.
Oh yeah, didn't want to lose the Mania spot. Yeah,
and then so they let Liv make it look like she hurt her for the revenge tour and things like that. Yeah,
I got worked so hard in that angle because I thought for sure that Liv accidentally hurt her, and then they were rewarding her, and I was like, that's kind of yes. But yeah, I got worked. It happens. Moving on, because I don't think we have much more to say on that besides Liv Morgan should win. Sami Zayn, Bronson Reed, Chad Gable, triple threat IC title.
Can we get Bronson Reed out of here?
Why?
Don't like the guy. Also,
he delivers every time he's in the ring.
No, he definitely delivers. But I feel like this should just be a Sammy and Chad Gable thing, and he's just kind of like weaseling on in there.
I would agree, but I don't think you could do the Gable Sammy match again for the title unless Gable's winning.
Right.
So you have to throw Reed in there to take the pinfall.
And then if Reed takes the pinfall, it still kind of leaves the door open for more
because
more
Gable just beat Sammy on Raw last week. So all Gable has to say is, "I beat you, dude." Reed got involved now. You know. Can we talk about how great this Chad Gable heel turn is, though?
It's phenomenal. We got
phenomenal. Perk Gable. Did you see the you suck chants at him now too?
Yeah. You think we get a little Otis standing up for himself? And
not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
He's gonna eventually, and that he's gonna be the biggest baby face in the history of baby faces.
Right, which is why you have to build it. I think.
Yeah.
I think the next time you have Gable and Sammy go 1-on-1 for the title, unfortunately, I think that's where you do it, and Gable doesn't win the IC title.
Yeah, but then you just leave it on Sammy. I'm tired of Sammy already.
What's really cool about the IC title right now is their division is pretty stacked. I mean,
oh yeah.
Technically, you got Ricochet, Ilya Dragunov, Braun Breaker.
After Monday, we might not have Ricochet no more.
I know. Okay,
Braun
so yeah,
Breaker just put him through a fucking whatever he put him through. He killed the guy.
He also killed that jobber. He ran through him and then put him on the stairs.
Cade, whatever his name
Kyle
is,
dead
murdered him.
Chair to his skull.
God, no,
decapitated the man.
And then like he's getting help up and he starts running ropes 26 miles an hour. Bang, spear. Yeah, that was something.
Dude's a freak, man.
He is. Where do you think we go with that guy? What is he gonna do?
Eventually, IC title, right? Eventually, he beats Sammy. I
feel like he deserves more already.
Well,
now like
you got to look
anything in between. The problem is there's nothing in between.
You have to look at the world title scene right now and how stacked that is, though.
Yeah,
like that's why it's a good thing that all these guys are in the IC title picture because it's too stacked on the main in the main event scene. And if you want to get up there, you got to be really good, just like the guys that are up there. So
yeah,
I'm excited. I love mid cards when they're stacked, and this is stacked.
Yeah, we're in a good spot right now.
Great spot. Love wrestling right now. Thoughts on who wins this match? I think we already said we both said Sami Zayn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Should be a great match though, but definitely Sami picking up the win. Before we get to our main event of this show, I want to bring up that Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest are not on this show.
Oh, I keep tuning into Monday Night Raw.
Yeah,
and I'm not getting Priest. I'm barely getting Priest.
I'm barely getting Priest. You're barely getting Drew.
I'm not really getting Drew. I'm definitely not getting CM Punk. Why do I keep tuning in to 3 hours of this feud? Like, these guys aren't fighting for title. Were they even on the last? I don't even remember.
No world title.
This is silly.
I mean, they are building to the Drew and Priest match, so you have that. But like, Drew is just gonna get to face him at Clash then, and then
how do you have him lose at Clash? You don't.
CM Punk.
Yeah, and then you can build it for SummerSlam. But like, no, I mean you're supposed to be showing the best of the best off overseas, right?
Yeah, but CM Punk wasn't going to Saudi.
He doesn't need to fight. I'm talking about.
Well, I know, but you can't have. I think the reason they are postponing it. It sucks that they are postponing it, but the reason they're postponing it is so that Drew and Priest gets to go to Clash. If you did it at Saudi, you'd have to have one or the other win, and for one or the other to win in a way that doesn't hurt the other one is for CM Punk to interfere. CM Punk can't interfere in Saudi because he's not going to Saudi.
Yeah, why doesn't he want to go over there?
Like broke there.
Yeah, you glitched a little bit. Why won't CM Punk go over there?
CM Punk is very, and hopefully he stays this way because he was so adamant on hating WWE for making that deal in the first place. He told Miz to go suck a blood covered or a blood money cover, whatever he said.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it was very, very adamant about hating this deal. So even if he doesn't feel that way anymore, he has to stand by that in a way because 100%. It was so strong.
Yeah.
So he's not showing up in Saudi to cost him that match. I do think that he will be the biggest heel ever in, Clash of the Castle when he costs, he can't go back on that. Yeah, for sure. When he cost Drew the match at Clash of the Castle, I think they're going to hate his guts. It's going to be awesome.
Good. That's what we should get out of it.
And then SummerSlam will obviously probably be the Punk and Drew match with no title on the line.
Yeah, so we can pay $1 billion to see that.
Yeah, I got my tickets. I wasn't missing out, buddy.
Ooh.
Oh, not ooh! It was a terrible financial decision.
Yeah, I
know. I gotta eat rice for 3 weeks. But god damn it, I'll be watching wrestling.
Live and in color, baby. Live and living color. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I couldn't. It seems like they're 5x what they were last year.
No, I don't think so.
Dude, you could have gotten the door last SummerSlam for like $30.
I spent like $400 on 2 tickets last year.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that you had to. I'm just saying that you could have gotten the door for $30 last year.
I don't think that's true.
I think it is. I think you could have got in for $30. You would have been sitting up with Kobe Bryant. But
also, let's think about it. Cleveland is a much more destination city than Detroit is.
I guess. I mean, it definitely is.
We're not Detroit.
At least we're not Detroit.
We got $200 tickets for lower level in the door 30. All right.
Look at this guy, 3-0, baby. You're struck out.
Well, I'm not 3-0, but
I'm 3-0. You're struck out.
You were wrong about the Moxley thing.
I'm not wrong about the Moxley thing. As soon as we're off air, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna post the video to the page, and you're gonna hear the crowd chanting Moxley.
That sounds like you're making it sound like you watch Chris Angel, the old magician show.
Yeah.
The mind freak. That's what you're making it sound like, and he doesn't do that. He's not a mind freak.
Nobody cares about Chris Angel right now. They say Moxley over Wild Thing. For a fact, you're 0-3. Get out of town.
Anyways, back to the wrestling. They are starting to tease Balor and Drew, by the way. Not Balor and Drew, Balor and Priest.
What'd they give us?
Just some little tension backstage and some focus on the Balor. You know how the Balor demon thing is in their locker room? They kind of put a little focus on it this time. So
I want
Demon Balor at SummerSlam.
If we do, then I'll be paying.
Our trusty research assistant is going to check out the mocks.
Appreciate you, produce. For a fact, if we get Demon Balor, I'm paying the prices.
Yeah, you got it. I got it. Demon Balor's cool,
dude. We talked about this. I think in the group chat. We talked about this in the group chat. Who's the top 5 you never have seen and you want to see in person? And one of my 5 was Demon Balor.
Demon Balor was. I remember.
Yeah,
Demon Balor. Moving on. I think we're done with Drew and Priest. It's not even on the show.
Not even on the show. They got half the runtime, baby.
It's a lot to talk about with them. There's multi-level storytelling going on here. But we do have in the main event, Cody, which should be the main event, Cody Rhodes, Logan Paul.
It better be good. It better be good, because now, after you were wrong again, 5-star code is gonna have to put on. You were wrong again. We gotta get another 5-star match out of this. Logan Paul is great. I don't care what anybody says. Any of you marks out there that hate him because his name's Logan Paul, shove it. Logan Paul is great. He's a great wrestler. He's learned this game faster than Kurt Angle did. I loved the angle where they brought out the lawyer and he's like, I'm not fighting for my belt. Yeah. He goes, he said, you didn't do nothing to earn this belt, as if he's not the top of the company, the champ.
Yeah, I was gonna say I really liked their contract signing this past week, because they finally, in most of the instances, they would just do one title and not explain why the other one's not on the line. So I'm glad that they made sense out of this title isn't gonna be on the line because Logan Paul lawyered his way out of it. We're back now. 2 different ones sound like Wild Thing.
Yeah, you're wrong. There's one thing that I really didn't like about the contract signing, is that he just Cody, that is. He told Nick Aldis, he's like, dude, I'll figure it out. Go to your office. I'll finish the contract signing.
Yeah, and Nick Aldis is like, all right, sounds good, man.
Who are you? You're not the tribal chief, baby. You're not the head of the table. There's a reason you're sitting at the side of the table, buddy. What are we doing? He just like, oh, I'm not the boss. Oh, all right, Cody. Yeah, let me know how things go out here. Oh,
my favorite,
the same guy that said we don't do things like that on my show. Yeah, you just tell Cody just does what he wants, right? Get out of here.
So speaking of Nick Aldis saying like we don't do things like that on my show, what the hell happened to the Bloodline, man?
What?
It was like the coolest thing for like 2 weeks. So they were out here murdering people, beating people half to death. Now we got some guy cosplaying as The Weeknd, and it's just boring as hell.
Solo looks terrible. Can we get a suit off that man? Why is he wearing a suit? And it's weird colors. It doesn't fit right. Can we get the man a tailor? Like,
I was so excited when Solo started talking, and I was like, all right, cool, I can get with this. Hitman as the leader, like it might be pretty cool. And then he just looks so weak.
Yeah, he looks terrible. Tama's running the show. Tama's the big dog.
Yeah, with his you fucking got possessed or something. Like, what was that?
I saw that.
That wasn't scary. That was just comedy.
It was just like a hyena in the background.
But to that note, did you see Randy Orton's promo to close out SmackDown last week?
Yes.
Where he looked like a freaking monster.
Yeah, and Buddy wasn't breathing, man. He was out of breath. He is drenched in sweat.
He spit all over the place.
He forgot how many titles he had. He was a 4-time and then a 14-time champ.
I loved it because, like, when they first started coming out, in my head, I'm like, Randy Orton shouldn't have backed down. He should be like, these guys are nothing to me. And he says, who do you think you are trying to intimidate me? I'm the fucking Viper. And he just
Tama in the locker room reminded me of Randy Orton when he gets him up on the rope for the DDT or whatever. And, and like that when he first did that, when he came back, what was the match? War Games.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, yo, he's pumped up with roids. That man is. He's having an episode right now. It's crazy.
That'll make you kill your family.
Whoa. We made it 58 minutes and 55 seconds tonight.
It was a Chris Benoit joke. Those are allowed. It was his birthday
I know.
The other day.
Can't do that.
Well, it was his birthday. We got to honor him, right? I mean, not honor him, but we got.
All right, what's better, WWE or AEW?
Well, hold on. We didn't say who would win between Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul.
Oh, Cody Rhodes, dude, grow up.
Right? I mean, he said grow up.
5-star code, baby.
5-star code. Cody Rhodes is gonna win. All right, yeah. Let's all right. Well, let's say this: which card was built better, and then which card will deliver better?
Both AEW. I'm going both AEW.
They are going. Both AEW.
They are going to show me that they got some motion this week.
As best match, Cody and Logan.
With Cody being the best there is in all of wrestling, the entire sport of wrestling, he's holding the most prestigious title we got. I hope he does it. I hope so. However, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going crazy. Match of the weekend, Roderick Strong.
Oh, Roderick Strong and Ospreay.
Yeah, Roderick Strong, Ospreay. They're giving us match of the weekend, and it's gonna be match number 1 of the card. They're gonna open the show. It's gonna be the best one.
I think you're gonna have some matches that get added tonight that ruin this card.
Why do we have to have 40 matches?
I know. I agree.
We're going to 1 a.m. I gotta go to bed. I got kids,
I know.
Dude.
I know. I completely agree with you. But you know how he likes to do it. Yep. I think we'll get Jericho and Hook.
Yeah, absolutely.
But who cares? I don't want to see it again. I didn't want to see it the first time.
Yep.
We'll get Death Triangle versus the Gun Club.
Don't care.
What's his name? Switchblade. That will definitely get added. Guns up, always. And probably a third random, just Battle Royale Casino Blackjack 21 slot machine roulette table Battle Royale.
It's because you got 800 people on this roster and you're just shoving them down our throats.
Yeah, well, some of them don't even get to show up at all.
Yeah, we got a title per person around here.
While you're on the topic of shoving down our throats, we'll move on to our gear grind of the week segment presented by Grinder.
Grinder.
What a perfect segue, man. I had to do it.
Wow.
I didn't even get to my...
For lack of a better phrase, you pulled that out of your ass.
I did. I didn't even get to say which card I thought was going to be better.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
No, we're moving on. What grinds your gears this week?
What's grinding my gears? I've already ranted about it on the show, but it really grinds them up. This guy's dying over here. The Eliminator match is what grinds my gears. I'm tired of it. Like we're getting no substance out of it. The champion should not be an Eliminator match. I know I've already gone over it, so I'll just go quick and easy. Champion should not be an Eliminator match. The 1 and 2 should be eliminating each other. 3s and 4s eliminate each other. Yeah. Yep. You got it. What's grinding your gears this week? Come on, Don.
I know. Birds. Has nothing to do with wrestling. Every day at 4 a.m, and I want all the birds to listen to this.
They're just talking about worms, dude. Oh, they
gotta know. Listen here, birds. 4 a.m. I don't need to hear it. If you guys want to talk about your tweeting and your twatting, whatever you do out there, I don't want to hear it. 4 a.m.
Worms, man, worms. Early bird gets the worm.
It wakes me up. I don't got to be up till about 8 o'clock. All right, you wake me up 4 hours early, and then I can't go back to sleep because you're over here tweeting and tweeting. It's annoying. I'm done with it. Done.
Tweet.
But yeah, that's it. I just, the birds have upset me. It has ruined my whole week, all week long with these tweeting, and I can't do it anymore.
If you want to see what's grinding our gears every single weekly wrestling wrap up,
we can't be quick and easy in a section sponsored by Grinder. That's actually the whole point of Grinder. To those who don't know, I don't know from experience. I know from people that I've talked to. The whole point is quick and easy. I know that from our sponsor, Grinder.
Grinder. Yeah. So if you wanna listen to our rants every weekly wrestling wrap up on Wednesdays,
9 p.m.
You don't know where to find us, so Don's gonna tell you. Where can they find us, Don?
They can find us on the Facebooks, the YouTubes, archived every Thursday. Possibly not on the Facebook this week because I got banned.
We'll figure it out. Don did get banned.
I'm not a real person anymore.
Nope.
I'm dead.
Bot Don. We over on the Spotify's, right?
We are not. Can't figure it out.
This
Working
guy
on
is
it.
the worst. We will figure it out. We will be on the Spotifys.
We possibly will be.
Like us.
Not on the iTunes either.
Comment us. Subscribe us.
Share.
Follow us. Share us. Comment. And most importantly, join us.
The hotkey